So in this video, we are going to do a deep dive into the science behind attraction. And when you know these things, you can really connect the dots on a lot of things for yourself and understand others better as well. We will be discussing the deep-rooted subconscious reasons on why attraction develops. And yes, there is a formula. Real quick, before we jump in, if you're new here, my name is Sarah Whaling, and I'm a certified life, trauma, and relationship coach. I am a former fearful avoidant who started my own healing work years ago, and then I got my certifications, and I use my personal and professional experience with what actually works in healing. I tailor personalized plans for my clients to heal insecure attachment styles, healing from childhood trauma, heal wounds from relationships early in life or later in life with individuals with personality disorders that were damaging, and heal everyday pain points such as procrastination or mastery of your boundaries, all with incorporating the subconscious and unconscious mind, which is how we truly heal because that is where trauma is stored. If you're interested in one-on-one telephone coaching, please send me a detailed message via the contact page on my website, and you'll receive a follow-up email, which will include my session information. Now, jumping into today's topic. When it comes to attraction, there are scientific, deep-rooted subconscious reasons why you are attracted to someone. Perhaps you unfortunately have continued to find yourself in relationships with people who do the same triggering things again and again. And you've asked yourself, why do I keep finding people who do X, Y, and Z? Well, thankfully, the answer is something that we have a lot more control over than people usually think. Once we learn about this stuff and do the healing work, and I'm going to take a deep dive into all of that in this video. Ingredient number one of what causes attraction: the meeting of unmet needs or the meeting of needs that are very important to you. If someone meets needs that are very important to you, this lays a good foundation for attraction to develop. If these important needs are really unmet within you, it can lay the foundation for limerence. Real quick, what is limerence? Limerence is basically a really strong, sometimes destabilizing attraction to someone in which the mind can really obsess over the person. Now, why does this happen when someone meets needs in a pivotal way? It has everything to do with needs and the subconscious mind. The mind is a needs meeting machine, and it will seek out ways in which to meet your needs in the ways that it knows. Now, if you are, for example, really unconscious to the fact that you even have needs, then you undoubtedly are not meeting your own needs. So when someone comes along and meets them, this can be one scientific reason why attraction develops. It is basically the subconscious mind saying, okay, this feels really good and I need more of this. And it will kind of subconsciously latch onto that. This is actually one thing that can cause cheating in relationships. Let's use this as an example. Someone is in a relationship where they do not feel seen and they do not feel heard. Then they meet someone outside of the relationship, and this person makes them feel really seen and really heard through being present with them. And maybe emotional connection is high on their personality needs list. And the person really connects well with them on an emotional level and fills their cup for that. The subconscious mind is concerned with survival, and part of this is the meeting of needs. So, on a deep rooted level, it feels like this person outside of their relationship is doing something so important for them that it can cause them to stray. I won't go way too far into this one right now, but this is one component of that, and it really illustrates how powerful the component of meeting pivotal needs or meeting unmet needs is, and why this is an ingredient for attraction on a subconscious level. Ingredient number two: your subconscious comfort zone comes into play. Now, what is your subconscious comfort zone, and how does this play a pivotal role in attraction? Your subconscious comfort zone is just that. It is what your subconscious mind is used to. Now, this does not mean comfort. This means familiarity. The subconscious is concerned with familiarity because it has figured out how to navigate situations it is familiar with, and our programs are formed around that. This is why, for instance, someone grows up in an abusive home environment, and then later in life, they may find themselves in abusive relationships. The way in which we treat ourselves has a lot to do with what forms our subconscious comfort zone. Now, if someone grows up in an environment in which they were mistreated, this becomes their subconscious programs for the ways in which they treat themselves at no fault of their own. This is where healing work comes into play. If you find yourself, for instance, in relationships with narcissistic individuals over and over again, it is very likely that something in your early life primed you for that. So, how do you heal this and change your subconscious comfort zone to be attracted to healthier situations? You want to rewire your specific core wounds and heal your nervous system because the subconscious mind has a comfort zone around your nervous system as well. For instance, someone who is used to being in fight or flight a lot will have to do work to familiarize their body with being in rest and digest mode. Ingredient number 3, they express traits that you do not have, but that you find appealing. This is a phenomenon known as trait variety. Now, this goes all the way back, way back to caveman days when combining strengths meant a greater chance of survival. It is also a way that the subconscious mind is seeking wholeness. The subconscious mind lights up when it recognizes that someone is expressing a desirable trait that we do not have, and especially if the person is unhealed and working with a lot of unmet needs and voids, the subconscious mind is seeking to fill the voids and the unmet needs in the ways that it knows how. Let's say that an individual is really shy. They wish they were more outgoing, but they don't know how to do the work to get there and heal their wounds and meet their unmet needs. Then they meet someone who is super outgoing. Well, the subconscious mind, not currently having any other strategies, seeks this outside of themselves and kind of latches onto that. Well, I hope that this video helped you to connect some dots and maybe understand yourself better and other people in your life better as well. And most of all, I hope it highlights how important it is to do the healing work, because just as you will look around and see other parts of your life change before your eyes, your subconscious comfort zone of attraction will change and heal to something healthier as well. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I want to thank you for making it to the end of this video. Take care.